Hi everybody, welcome back to Love What You Eat. Always here with my mother Franca, and today we are making carrot cake desserts, and we will show you just how to make them with cream cheese frosting. Coming up next
on Love What You Eat.
We're going to be choosing to be baking these in muffin tins. We're going to show you 3 different styles of decorating them. We'll leave some like muffins, we'll double layer some as cakes and frost them just to have a little fun tray visually when you present them to your guests. So we'll show you that later on. So now we will zoom in and get into basically baking the batter.
Yeah.
Very simple.
So once it's all well mixed, to ensure that there's no flour at the bottom of the bowl, just with your spatula, mix it. There we go. All done. Perfect.
This recipe makes either 24 larger size muffins, or you can also make one 12 size muffin, and then
it's an 8-inch pan.
And then what we decided to do is just make one into a cake. So an 8-inch pan, they will go into the oven at the same time, at the same temperature at 350 degrees. We will tell you guys all the directions, ingredients, measurements, as well as the cook times for these two separate items, all in the video description, so not to worry. We are going to be checking in on this halfway and always inserting with a toothpick to make sure that you don't want it to come out sticky with wet batter, but you also don't want this to come out toothpick dry. You want this to be a nice moist cake. And then afterwards, we are going to be making a cream cheese frosting, having fun decorating these in different ways. So I'll show you a couple of fun little decorations. And that's it. Into the oven they go, and we will see you guys at the
next step.
We have the cake and the muffins laid out on a wire rack. They did about 5 to 10 minutes in their respective tins, just on the stove top, prior to using a paring knife just to scrape around the sides and then gently taking them out. Then they will finish doing a full cool, because you don't want to put and start to do frosting on top of a cake or a muffin that is still warm. It will basically break apart. So you want these fully chilled. You can also even put them in the fridge if you really want them to chill a little bit cooler if you're in a rush. Exactly. So we'll just move this over in the back to stovetop while they finish to cool, and we will prepare the cream cheese icing, which is basically just a mixture of
cream cheese, butter, and powdered sugar
with a little dash of
vanilla extract.
That's it, and we're gonna use a hand mixer for that, and then this will be stable enough to pipe however you want. If you want to cut the cake in half with some thread, some sewing thread, and then pipe the inside of it. If you just want to pipe the outside, we have a very low thin cake that we use the rest of the batter on. But I mean, you have fun decorating it as you wish. If you want to pipe the center of the cupcake so that when you cut through you have that little bit of a cream cheese frosting, or if you just want to dollop on top, if you want to stack them to make little mini cakes, as you wish. We're gonna have some fun and show you guys how we end up decorating them at the end. So we will zoom in and show you guys how we prepare the simple cream cheese frosting.
Okay, so our frosting is ready, and we added the amount of powdered sugar that we like to our sweetness. If you want it a little bit sweeter, you know, just add a little bit more. You want it less, put a little bit less. And we're gonna be putting this in the refrigerator so it will solidify like a little bit.
I guess it's just a little runny. We ended up putting the powdered sugar, like my mom said, to the sweetness that we like. But if you see that your frosting ends up being just a little bit more loose, it's not pipeable ready yet, just pop it in the fridge for about half hour to maybe up to an hour. Solidify a little bit more and it'll set, able to fill in a piping bag, and it will basically restabilize and be able to hold for piping. there we have it. So we chose a very simple decorative top, a little bit of a floral rosette. We layered two on top of one another. We just ended up trimming off the top so they'll lay flat. We did a little bit of a naked
Decoration.
crumb coat kind of thing. Garnished some with walnuts, some left plain. We also, you saw with the wooden spoon, poked a hole in the center to be able to fill some in with the cream cheese frosting. So when you cut it open, you have that beautiful cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, you have extra.
Yeah, and then obviously we could have done another 12 muffins, but we chose to do an 8-inch cake, which we sliced in half. We filled the center, crumb coated around, did a little flower rosette with the walnut. Very simple, so you can take this recipe and basically kind of decorate them simple, do little stars.
Use your own imagination.
Yeah, fill them in the center, and that's the one we're gonna try, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's give this one a try. Oops, that's super moist.
Oh yeah.
Delicious.
Hope you were here to try it. It's really good.
That frosting,
È buonissimo.
spot on. You do the sweetness that you like. All our ingredients, measurements, directions, always found in the video description. Also, this recipe will be uploaded on our website, www.lovewhatyoeat.net, where you will see the step-by-step instructions along with photo aid. We really hope you guys give this one a try. It's truly delicious. High five, we did a good job.
There you go.
Thanks for tuning in. Weekly content uploaded every Sunday. And until then, happy Easter. Buona Pasqua.
Buona Pasqua. Una santa buona Pasqua a tutti.
And have yourselves a lovely holiday, little long weekend time off with your friends and family and your loved ones. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.
Ciao. Alla prossima. Buona Pasqua.
Super good.
It is good.
Sugar rush.
Not too sweet.
It's not
Just
bad
perfect.
looking one,
Very
you know.
good.